Back when the chat wasn't completely just a
Toxic?
toxic cesspool.
Dude, yeah, see, like that's the era, man. I miss these days. And that was
Days
in
like comments
spate.
is when the Ukraine war started, and you couldn't type for like ever.
I mean, things got toxic before then, but it just became hyper politicized when that war started. I hated the chat ban stuff, dude. I was so into that.
As far as I consider things,
no, I'm talking about
yeah,
keep it down. We can talk about it as long as there's no argument, as long as there's a civil conversation. But we're all friends here, so I have no
chance.
What do you guys think about that that Ukrainian drone raid on all the Russian air bases recently?
Bang.
I think it's crazy that we're at that point in the world.
Yeah.
Where that's something
that
you
is
can
fucking
say.
insane.
That I will say.
And you can just wipe out a bunch of strategic nuclear bombers just like that
with an army of drones.
Yeah. It literally changed.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
They got Ace Combat.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
This guy said the 163 shouldn't even have been in the game.
I feel like
yeah, the guy complained about the any 163 being in the game. It's like, dude, but it's historical. You can't get off with that.
It was actually used.
160 is an interesting thing to add because I don't think it should have been added. But I definitely don't think it's going to be easy balance.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Because they hate us.
I've been playing Israel 10-0. I bought the old Yeah, I bought it a long time ago.
think we call
It's
them
a-
zebras.
No, they're
Yeah,
called. There's a name for them. I can't remember what the name is. But there's an actual name for that. It's called a zonky. No, like legitimately, it's called a zonky.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
No, look up a zonky.
I feel like I'm just
Zebra.
gonna get. I feel like I'm just gonna get shown images. See?
I remember.
It's a zonky.
I remember trying to play Red Dead. Like a single fucking blast.
Hello, how can this help you today? Systems on.
Fucking blast.
Here you go. Check the chat. Check the other game's chat. That's a zonky. That's what it's called.
I remember I was playing Red Dead 1 online. All the grizzly bears spawn. But for some reason,
I'm waiting. I'm impatient now, and I'm searching for information to see if there's any more updates on Ace Combat 8. No.
No, there hasn't been. I want a new Ace Combat game today.
Caution, front collision.
my buddy showed me a video of Ace.
Caution, front collision.
Basically, all you need to know about Ace Combat 7 and any Ace Combat game is watching it is a drug. Watching planes fly in Ace Combat, it's silly. It's so much fun.
I beat it 4 times. I beat it 4 times. I beat it like 5 times. I won't get pretty good. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guns,
It's
guns
not hard.
only, no damage, every achievement.
So I don't. There's this.
How did you do nothing to me? How did you do nothing to me?
Probably Chinese.
Wait,
It is Chinese.
you might know. You might know about this too. You know about cows and puffs?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Cows and puffs. That's for indigenous people.
Sounds familiar.
So basically, it was a treaty that was signed a couple hundred years ago that the government never followed through with. And essentially, now it's just for indigenous people. It was supposed to be enough money to buy a group of cattle and a plow to start producing crops. And so anyway, we never got that, or fucking ancestors never got that back. So the government is reimbursing us now, and they're giving us the same equivalent like value of money that it was worth back in the day. So pretty much every single indigenous person, you should check this out, Hussein. I don't get why you haven't heard of this. You fucking look into that. You can get a big fucking settlement of money into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be handing that
And
in.
it's only for First Nations or indigenous people. And anyway, I'm expecting to be getting I'm expecting to be getting 50 grand in the year from this. Why wouldn't you? If you were like, oh yeah, you're legally obligated to. Oh yeah, but you're legally obligated to 50 grand. Why would you not take it? No, it's not taxable at all. The government cannot tax it whatsoever. You get to keep every single cent. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're fucking status Indian, like First Nation, fucking look into that. You could be getting a sum of money too, because it was
Rob the British is great.
they may have
If
put the
anything,
money.
if anything, we're just gonna be robbing Americans again. From the British.
That was
This
totally,
guy said it's-
that was-
we definitely benefit from it.
Needed a fire sale.
After 1812, after 1812, the Americans decided to install CIWS anti-aircraft
Yes.
all over.
That's what happened. It's factual.
And
What's wrong? What's wrong about the current?
I wonder how many CIWS turrets are planted at this place.
There's at least 4.
I don't know what CIWS, but they definitely have the Avenger man-pad turrets.
I want the Avenger.
5 seconds.
I want the that one like 30mm gal that never got made. I want that in War Thunder right now. Vigilante. I want the Vigilante in War Thunder. I don't care if it's going to be garbage. It'd be great.
Holy UI. Oh my god. It is. It is the orbiting station.
Quantum travel engaged.
Look up. If nobody knows anything about it, there's a 35mm like ground-based AA that was gonna have a 35mm minigun.
What do you mean?
It's 35. It's 35mm. Yeah, vigilante.
Pretty sure it was either 30 or 37.
No, it's a different gun. That was dumb.
Quantum travel complete.
Far up in the
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the T-249 has a 37mm gap.
When it be epic.
It was designed as a replacement for the 14 propellers, both in code and self-propelled.
Yeah, and then they decided to use the Chaparral, which is a piece of shit.
Shield on. Shield off.
Oh no, that was before the Chaparral. They were gonna use
This is 56 to 62. This would have been when the York took over.
well, the York didn't take over. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, but it won the contest. And
I think it was
actually-
before that. I think it was
actually-
replaced by.
Did get rid.
Shield on.
There was like 50 of them made.
Shield off.
All of the ones in the order were produced. I promise you, if you go look it up, the information that you'll find is that the 37mm T-250 Vigilante or T-249 Vigilante was in a contest, and they ended up wanting to rechange it.
Quantum travel engaged.
They get money.
Quantum travel complete.
It was
York won. I guarantee.
it was canceled. It was canceled for the Mauler. No.
Yes. But
It
go
was
look
not
up
that.
what I am telling you, because I am telling you what I just said is true.
It was revived later.
The
For
Vigilante lost to the York, and the York lost to the Mauler. It was built, all 50 of them were produced, but it failed to enter service.
Let me read this. By the early 60s, the U.S. Army declared that the
Shields on.
gun-based systems were outdated
Hello,
and canceled.
and thank you for contacting.
Further development in favor of the MIM-46 Mauler missile system that also failed service in the also failed to enter service in the end of the M163. The M6 Vulcan mounted on a M113 was used. Later, the designer Sperry Utah Engineering
Later received Vigilante rechambering from NATO round.
he later retired. It was later.
Later
It literally says
revived the
later.
Vigilante. Later revived the Vigilante. You are intentionally not listening to what I'm saying. I am telling you
But this
everything
is-
that
I'm
you
saying
are
this was
already
before.
saying.
I was saying he was not.
It literally says in the
By
same
the York.
paragraph you're reading that it lost to the York.
Yes,
We're
it does.
choosing not to read it.
No, I hadn't got to that point because then you started screaming.
Because you're repeating the same information I told you!
Vigilante.
Vigilante
The only thing bad about it is that ammo per magazine was very limited. It only had 192 rounds. Not very good.
Well, 192 round magazine is not very much, but when you empty that in like
I
a
think
quarter of a
it's
second,
It's 3,000 rounds per minute. So
Yeah, well-
very quickly.
that was its select.
Anti-aircraft. Yeah, anti-aircraft, and then the ground targets was 100.
Yeah. It suggested that it was adjustable between 120 and 3,000.
It would have been epic. They still need to add it because they built it. They need to add it to War Thunder because they built it.
They built
These are the rules. These are the rules. I don't like them, but that's how it is.
Unfortunately, the problem with adding it is that there's only one gun left, and there is no chassis. So there's very
No, the chassis and turret it still exists. It's in a museum in
pretty sure what you're referring to. Pretty sure what you're referring to is the German museum which has.
No. It's in America. There's an American one.
Aberdeen, something like that.
I'd have to. Let me look it up after this game.
It would be the Ordnance Museum anyway.
It's at the AA Museum, the history of American American anti-air
That
museum.
would be the Ordnance Museum. Because they're the ones that get everything. The one off. And they're strictly rare. That kind of big. Willie kind of.
That was that.
Because I believe they also have a K5. I think, in fact, the K5 they have is new. I think.
Yeah.
I know that Ordnance Museum has a T12. Which is really funny. What a absurd bomb.
It's at the Fort Seal Air Defense Museum. It's a private museum. That's why it's not on the list. And that's where they take all their like people like learning air defense and all that stuff. Basically, go through the history of American air defense.
But okay. We'll wait for you to navigate it.
They have the only complete.
I know for a fact that one of the guns is in Germany right now.
Yeah, but this is an entire vehicle.
Only functional.
I thought I think the other one is functional too.
I'm pretty sure the other one was one of the non-functional guns because they've taken the T250 that's in Germany and test fired it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean.
Well,
I believe you.
know
I
for a
believe you.
fact The one in the museum in the US doesn't have a functional gun because the German one is the only functional vigilante gun in the world.
I'd recommend you just mute yourself and deafen.
It's AI, so.
I had an APDS round, not heat. Fantastic. I can do nothing against that thing. I love it.
So it looks like R97 ammo. Well, loot his. Go to open his inventory. No, I said open his inventory, not loot him. Hold F, and then open inventory.
What am I supposed to do against a leopard 2 with heat?
Okay, so I read into it. Yeah, so the vigilante, the one that's on display, it was previously at the U.S. Ordnance Museum, pretty much from the end of the program up until 2024.
There's still one at the seal. That was made. That was made. No, the episode was made literally like 4 months ago.
That's
It was still.
that the one that was at the U.S. Ordnance Museum was there until 2023. It was there from the end of the program until 2023.
Well, then there's two then, because the one I'm talking about, I get that one. That one is at. This is at the Fort Seal Air Defense.
Yes, which is the one that was moved in 2023. It's just something else.
But it wasn't moved. It's still it's a full
Yes, it
vehicle.
was! It was moved from the U.S. Ordnance Museum to the place you're talking about in 2023.
The full vehicle, Canadian. The
Jesus
full
Christ,
vehicle.
we're both agreeing! Why
I will
are
send you a picture.
I will send you the article I'm reading, which is confirming everything that I'm saying and everything you're saying. Why are you choosing not to listen?
Wait, so you're saying that the one from Germany was moved to?
No! The one in the U.S. Ordnance Museum was moved! That's the one you were talking about! The one that you were talking about is the one that was at the U.S. Ordnance Museum.
Do you need a personal therapy room by any chance? I know a good psychiatrist.
Just need more Advil. That's all I need. And if trust me, if we were a married couple, we'd be loving black guys.
A lot more black guys.
I think I found the problem. The problem is he's gay.
Well, I'm in the middle of that right now.
I love how you were in the right location going the right way. You already have a fuse. Then why didn't you bring in the fuse like you told me to bring it? Turn around and go get the fuse. Fuse is behind you. Puppers, you don't want to fuck with the puppers. It's not down there. Keep going. Go back towards the door that needs the fuse. Yes. Take a right. Go straight towards the fuse. That's a left. Go towards the fuse door. Then take a left. Take your left.
Hey, you gotta see this. This is the one I was trying to find. Finally found it.
Climb up on those red boxes on your left. Yes. And then jump to your left. Okay. Well, you've spun around, so jump to your left. Oh, that actually. You have to jump onto that. Then you turn around. Or, no, you climb up the other thing and then you turn around. Yeah, you come up that. And then you turn around. No.
P51.
You were at the right spot.
Yep, Swedish P51.
Okay, go back towards the thing you climbed up on. Yes. Yes. Well, maybe you should take the gun out of your hand. We're trying to do parkour.
Yep.
You don't. It looks like you want it, but trust me, you don't. It's
Yeah.
It's really not that great.
The edge of the propeller.
It's also heavier and going to make you heavier by proxy, which means you can make less jumps and climbs. Okay.
Shield off.
You guys ever shot down a plane with depth charges?
I've shot down a plane with a Flak 88. I've shot down a plane with a Tiger 188.
Yeah, but a naval depth charge?
No.
From a
But
ship?
I have killed tanks with naval charges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back when I was... I also killed a tank with torpedo once.
Alright,
Yes.
I'm back.
Yeah. Remember when that thing acted like a bigger yielded bomb than the P-8?
Yep.
After the, it was the Silent Thunder, event.
Quantum travel engaged.
Hey guys, guess my name.
John Cena.
Probably gonna be something super white like Steve, or like Preston, or
Applebee's.
Zach. Maybe Zach. Maybe you're Zach.
Your name Applebee's? I'll be concerned if your name's Applebee's.
Yes.
Quantum travel
It's gonna be something white.
engaged.
That's all I know.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh yeah. Could even be players.
Okay, I'm waiting. Waiting till someone gets it.
Okay, well you're about to get cocked out of that door if you don't get back through it in the next 2 seconds here. Because the second it closes and that fuse breaks, you're fucked. So.
I will say someone said something that was kind of close, but
His name is Zachary.
Quantum travel engaged.
You'd be like, yeah, well not because I said Preston.
His name is
Steve.
Zach with a K.
It's not gonna be a variation of Steve because otherwise you're just like, if it is. Maybe it'll be like Kevin. You probably box me, right? Those. Maybe like Kevin. You jump across that. Well, I don't know how you fucked that up. Just spam the spacebar button.
Dan, I bet your name.
You genuinely, you will not guess my name.
Your name is Henry.
It's such an uncommon name. What'd you say?
Landon.
Fuck, you knew it though. You already knew that.
Was that it?
You had to have known
Was
it.
that no? I did not know. Was it actually what? No way.
Now guess his last name.
Hey,
Did I actually
Orion.
get it first try?
you'll never guess my last name.
No, I
If he
know.
guesses my last name, he has
I
it written
just want
down.
to know if that was fucking. Now that's not actually your name.
I could tell you your last name right now, but that's only because you have the name on your straw poll link.
Yeah, I do. I do. You know my full name. Yeah. Yeah. You can literally, you know my full name.
Don't look at my fucking profile. Please don't. It doesn't count. You look at it and you say it, you're fucked. I've just dogged this.
Well, as many as you think you're gonna die. Because you need one for every single hangar, so you need a minimum of 3.
That's crazy. Actually, I
You need a minimum of 1 for each hangar. Because there's 3 hangars that you need to go to. You could do that. Yeah. It's kind of silly because your first guess was like absurdly close. It was like, right, that's just you just winged it.
Alright,
Never guess your name.
You're right. We're guessing it.
My name's Jonathan.
All right, fair enough. I guess I can't guess it.
It's twice for me. Your fucking name then.
I don't know. It could be anything.
Alright, Mark.
What letter does it start with? N.
Jonathan's a good name.
They're good. There could be so many. It could be Nathan. It could be Nick. Shit. What other N names? Neil. Ash. Could be Noah. Is it a very old name or a very like modern name? No, it is. Very old Norman. I didn't know that. What? Did not know that. I wouldn't have fucking guessed. I will never guess that.
Hello,
Never would.
and thank you for contacting.
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna bother guessing it because I honestly sure because I would have never fucking guessed.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna be able to
Well,
that
okay,
game.
well, yeah, I mean that part I probably could have guessed based off that being your actual. Yeah, okay, you're tagging. Yeah, I should have just guessed that. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. I would have never fucking known any of that.
Natus, Nartius, Noxious,
I can't hear you, Commander.
Nelos, Nelius, Naven, Nemesis, Nephili, Nereus, 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 Nisoi, Nethus, Nike, Neobi. I looked up god names, goddesses names on Google. He needs to tell him, like, okay, let's look up god names. And he said, oh no, it's a female name. I was like, okay, goddesses names. I was like, okay, go ahead.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah. With a full load, you're right.
I'm still dumbfounded that I got fucking planned in right off the fucking bat. That fucking blew my mind.
I'm just still flabbergasted. Because I genuinely like. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Cool. No. Your middle name?
Yes.
Is it
It's a
white?
It's a very basic middle name.
So it's white. Okay.
I'd say so, yes.
David?
Nope. Nope. I could fucking narrow it down for you like super easy, but if I say it, it'll
don't
be
do
way
that.
too easy.
Quantum travel engaged.
Actually, I'm okay with this. It's not gonna really know that much. It is a white name, but actually, no, I think that would narrow it down.
You ready for another one, Commander? Oh no, this is the poor guys flying the Phantom.
Wait.
Well, I could guess his last name.
You guys can know my last name, but my middle name, I don't have that on my thing, do I?
No, you don't.
Dude, it's insane how it happens though.
My middle name.
When were you born?
2001.
Is it a hand-me-down middle name? Is your middle name the name of somebody in your family?
Actually, you know what? It is. Yeah, it is.
It's
not-
crazy how crazy that fuselage was back in the day.
It is based off. Brad,
Okay.
that's my
That,
late uncle.
is it William?
Nope.
Henry? Edward? Joseph?
Nope.
Michael?
Yeah, I don't even think you can do it anymore.
I mean, it's pretty easy to like go from there. 'Cause you gotta think
Up
of
in
it.
like 300 or 400.
And then it's pretty limited. I mean, back then, it was either like.
We got that really quick. I was not expecting. I was gonna say his name really famous
So this shit, it's like weird. You had to unload the plane, do a slight roll, pitch it down quick, and then yank it back up. And that's the only way you could accentuate the spin. It was like really weird.
No, actually, I'm gonna ask why I was named this. I got the person that named me right here. No, why was the name? Why was my middle name Mike?
Yeah. Yep, the 14 on the 14.
So my mom, she just explained that my middle name is from my grandfather. Okay, cool.
Oh god.
Oh,
Fuck, you fucking nailed it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I mean,
footage.
you kind of a lot of people's middle names and stuff like that are pretty easy to guess if you know the right questions and if they are willing to answer the questions. But
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
No, not one of you on stream.
Never
Yours, okay. Yours, is hard. Yours, I'm gonna have a hard time guessing. Yeah.
Quantum travel engaged.
You know why?
Quantum travel complete.
What is it? Basic. Yeah, Okay. And that's why I asked, because. very Russian. And it's probably gonna be
I
named after like one of his grandfathers.
Hello, and thank you for
What? Well, no, I was
Wait.
talking about his middle name.
Also, what are we planning on doing? Shenanigans? No, for the worm shenanigans.
Whatever comes out. That's why I didn't put a specific date. Because I have to get
Oh.
unless you mean the laser platform stuff. Just like
Yeah, I mean, we could do that too, I guess.
Thank you,
Hey,
and
this
please
is Cargo
visit again.
Services. Let me see what we got.
Yes, we're all gonna try to do that. So, Commander,
How many do you think we're gonna need?
do you have rolling turned down or muted?
If he's talking and I'm not hearing him,
Dickhead. Yeah.
oh yeah, that's probably why I had you muted. There we go.
Anyway, so I'm gonna start collecting after I get done with this. I'm gonna start collecting securities and grenade launchers. I haven't found a single rocket launcher yet, but I found grenade launchers.
Right.
I did write down how many I have.
You said 15 last time, but I assume that's what you said.
It's an estimate.
Shield on.
Well, if you want,
Let me check it now.
you can go ahead and write down how many to spare 2 grenade launchers and 1 server.
I'm willing to spare 2 because that's what I have right now. That's right.
I want to keep
Cargo Services. Let me see what we got.
I like the copperhead grenade launcher I have because I like how it looks.
I have a grenade launcher that I literally have a count on, so just keep it.
Nope, you're wrong.
How do you get an extra amount?
Gifted to me for the pivot.
Anyway, so
You're doing Interstellar deliveries, right? You just take big cargo, long distance, one destination.
I was thinking like staying in Ireland.
No. It would be too hard. The gateway would be a bottleneck.
Yeah, the game would be a little bigger. I'm currently in Pyro
You still stand.
I think me and you were the only ones. Oh, you're in my server. Dude, there's only like maybe 50 people in the server, maybe 30.
Hey, this is Cargo Services. Let me see what we got.
When you join Grim, how many people did it say was in the No, I was just wondering what the sudden flip was. I was really just thinking out loud.
Gobble cock.
Oh, dude, that's tragic.
I know it's so. I can get more.
Yeah,
You know, actually, I'll tell you this. I haven't spent a dime on this game since August of 2023.
dude, I don't spend money on War Thunder anymore. I'll be honest, I'm at my wit's end with War Thunder. I don't even know if I'll play Squid someday. I just play Squid because some of my friends that are in there still want me to play, so I only play with them.
I have to start grinding the Russian and American countries so I can still play this.
Good night, Roddy. Hope you have a good night.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yep.
So would you share that commander right now? What are you doing right now?
I'm counting the special weapons.
How many special weapons?
I'm doing that right now. I'll tell you in a second. We got 11 Scourge guns, Scourge railguns, and 6 Animus missile launcher manpads.
Alright.
Sure, we can find more and more bunker raids.
Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. Cool. Start cargo. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Whoa! No.
Or else.
Caution, front collision. Caution, front collision. Caution, rear collision. Caution, rear collision. Caution, front collision. Caution, front collision.
Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. Whoa, got an issue. Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo. Start to transfer your cargo. Got an error, so I'm stopping the transfer. Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear so we can keep going. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Whoa, got an issue. Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo. Whoa, got an issue? Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Hold tight, we'll start to transfer your cargo. Whoa, got an issue? Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Whoa, got an issue? Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Whoa, got an issue? Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area is clear and we can continue. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Got an error, so I'm stopping the transfer. Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear so we can keep going. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. Whoa, got an issue? Double check your position and that the loading area is clear. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Got an error, so I'm stopping the transfer. Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear so we can keep going. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Got an error, so I'm stopping the transfer. Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear so we can keep going. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. Cool. Start cargo transfer now. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. Hold tight, we'll start to transfer your cargo. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. I'm tracking you. Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Did it throw you out while mid-jump? It just works, man. It just works. I think your ship jumped without you. That's what happened. Oh, you never. Okay. I get what you're saying now. I thought you were saying you were trying to jump because you talked about jumping away. Oh, and then it just atomized itself.
It depends on the scenario. If we're going to be doing ship clearing, maybe 55 LMGs, but as far as I'm knowing, this is going to be out and about. Probably going to be railguns. I doubt that the animate missile launch is relevant unless we have to do a PvP.
That's for air guardians, correct?
Right.
So just mainly grenade launchers and skirts.
I don't even know about the grenade launcher. Grenade launcher might be just dead weight, you know, because we'd have to be estimating the range for that thing.
And the rounds are heavy for them.
I mean, we can rapidly, you know, fire and carry those magazines, but like I said, you don't want to fight the range thing on that. Railgun's pretty self-explanatory.
So you got all of this.
To the largest degree, I'm pretty
I'll try to
sure.
get some more so that we can make out a double orders. 'Cause I don't think there's more than 50 units. You're kind of
Are you on right now?
Yeah, I'm doing one bunker right now in Stanton. So I'm gonna hop off. It's late for me. Honestly, F-55 LMGs might be a good backup answer. Oh, a little grenade launcher. Yum. Speed run the loop.
Oh, don't tell me power's off out there.
Power's off out there. The property's cooked.
No. He'll have it turned back on shortly, and there's a plan in place for that tonight. I was not expecting it to be off by 10:45. Man, boy. Hopefully, when these other 12 batteries are attached, it'll make it through the night. Man, 100 amp hour batteries suck.
Yeah. What's your
Welcome
contract
to
rep
the
right now?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Huge.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Nope, you're looking for covalence. Nice.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Why do you... Oh. Yeah.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
You can see mist on the side of the bags. I know, but on the bags, you can see mist on the bags. Cargo, you can't see anything.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now I'm kind of addicted to like collecting these ships, which is this is like a really bad
Favors.
crack habit.
Yeah.
Like, man, why do I get addicted to expensive stuff? Why can't I get addicted to cheap shit? Another Atlas Geo Plus Thunderhead paint that contains lifetime insurance and the Expanse ship. So yeah, this is just the loaner. Oh, not sure who we lost there.
Oh.
Yeah, can't wait. Once the whole D is released, my whole C will transform into a whole D. And then I'll probably do something crazy like upgrade to a whole E.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
What about it?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, he's okay.
Huh? Is that it?
You. I was just asking so you don't get AFK kicked.
seeing if there was a way for me to like get them stuck. So if we ever do this later, we can do some bullshittery and get them stuck, and then no one can get in. So I only need 3, right, for right now? I mean, yeah, it has, but I mean, what's another game that's been out so long that still has spaghetti code that we know of?
Half the games made in the last 10 years. Arma 3,
Arma 3, War
Reforger,
Thunder, Reforger, yeah.
Zomboid, Rimworld, Rust, Scum, Space Engineers.
Oh, Rimworld's great. I love that game. I actually hope.
Rimworld's a
Dude,
great
oh,
game. These are all great games, but they have spaghetti code. BeamNG
I
Drive.
I love Zomboid, but
AZ.
like when you start playing with other people, it really especially when you're in cars.
Ooh, I heard My Summer Car has really bad spaghetti code.
My Summer Car has the worst spaghetti code I've ever seen, actually. Because the game is very inconsistent and a lot of weird.
It's also made by a Finnish guy, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
It's like one moment you'll be sitting there and then your car decide to delete itself from existence by flying off to Narnia because it just.
What else? Trepang very famously has spaghetti code, but it works in its favor.
I've never played that.
Wait, the original Trepang or Trepang Squared? Okay.
Yes. Squared is a good.
Squared.
I've never heard somebody call it Trepang Squared, but
the guy that was doing the lore videos for it was like, it's there, so it could be either.
Who knows? What else? What's another very famous game that has spaghetti code?
War Thunder. Well, no, we already said that, didn't we?
Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah.
I mean, there is Stellaris and Hoi 4, but those don't really count.
Warframe. I would consider Warframe to have spaghetti code.
Originally, yes, but they've done a lot of work to unspaghettify it. Yeah, that's pretty much it off the top of my head. I'll be right back.
Minutes until the next card.
I maybe.
F4. Alright, we'll get the game up in just a moment. That's a bummer. It's like it has a trouble um transitioning from one interstellar to the next interstellar mission, and it just kind of starts shitting itself. And then if the ship is loaded at docking port and you get on it, again, poops itself. So
Dead rig shotgun found. Not what we need, but we'll take it.
you are doing a bunker run, yes?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we lost Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Scotty64081? So it is not necessarily the whole D. It is the whole C, but I did purchase the whole D. I purchased it off of STLI,
Mm-hmm.
the Starlight Trading Industries. So when the whole D is released in game, I will be one of the first to have one.
Hell yeah.
So game sounds currently drowning out voice chat. FYI, hard to hear what people are saying. Okay, well we just have to maybe I can adjust that volume because I do have it tuned it down because I didn't want it to overpower everything. Check one. We'll see how that's now. See how that's working. All right, I'm waiting for the game to load again. You know, surprisingly, with the build that I have, I would think this game would launch way faster. So I may put a. Oh wait, these are not 2 TB.
Go Animus missile launcher located.
Are you reconnecting to our server?
I am reconnecting to the server y'all are on, correct?
Okay. Did you see how many people were in it at all, by chance?
I'll be straight with you. I don't know how to see that.
When you right click on the person and join server, it'll
if
give
you're
you
joining off of us, it should give you a number. If not, then you see it.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I don't know how to see it. That's why I was asking you.
Looks like he got the power at the property back on, so that's good. Let's. Yep, generator's running, so the batteries were down. So let's take a look at the camera for the batteries for the inverter here. Let's zoom in on it, see if I can tell if it's charging.
Hey, official, do you know how to do the rest of this stuff, like the
No.
the hangers?
Nope. You
so
know.
you're telling me my only guide just dipped.
That or they do have this wild thing. It's kind of crazy called
it's
YouTube.
The internet. Yeah. I'm still gonna say he dipped on me. It's my story. I get to tell it the way I want to, you see?
Yeah, but like on average, probably run into one or two
players.
No, I say one or two like of the launchers slash railguns probably per day going through bunkers. I mean and that's on the low end. I've had days where I ran into like 5 or 6.
Well, I mean, today I've ran into 3 grenade launchers up. I mean, dude, I found 2 in a container right next to each other. Both in the same container.
Alright, we're loading up. Boy, it is slow.
Alright, I need to see if I can find a video on this real
Wonder
quick.
if my Starlink is just at cap again. And that would suck. Topping off the Starlink constantly because I'm hitting the terabyte cap blows. And I can't go back to a residential plan because I need the public IP. Ah, god dang it. Am I? Index 1.1.
Official, is there any way for me to like buy fuses from places or no?
Buy fuses? No.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Manufacture? Yes. Actually, no. You should be able to buy, but you can manufacture them from like a vulture.
Okay.
How many fuses do you need?
I just need 1 because I'm gonna go try to do the contested zone at least once and try to get 1 plane by myself on the server because the server's dead. I want to do it on a dead server. Does that make sense? So then I have the least likely chance of running into a human.
Check the vehicle or a gun store. They might have a fuse for sale. In Pyro.
I'm currently still in. I don't have a link here.
I'll drop it in the chat.
Okay. Where was that video Canadian sent me?
Wow, that's actually not how I want that to look remotely at all. Boy, something is weird.
Okay.
Why does that look like that? Why is that not transitioned to full screen?
Where was that video Canadian?
Something is weird. Alright, other games. 1. Chat room. Bingo. I need to adjust this in. Here. Fade. Transition. And let's go ahead and see if I can. Huh. For some reason, the stream is very shadow boxed and it shouldn't be. I don't know why it is. I wonder why. Why is that? I wonder if it's outputting it at a different resolution. I might have to stop and restart the stream. No, output scale. No. Not scaled. Okay. Advanced. There's no delay. Fuck, dude. I am. Yeah, Man, that's rough. Alright, let's launch. I think I'm gonna join a different server this time around.
Yeah, because this server is kind of dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, before I get there, I'll see what they are. Lately, I've just been using the best option.
Yeah, because this server is kind of dead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before I get there, I'll see what they are. Lately, I've just been using the best option. Let's see. Here we go. Properties. Capture. Okay, I'm not. Alright, game is still reloading. Okay, I'm not. Oh man. Alright, game is still reloading. Stop collecting ships. Stop collecting ships. Stop looking at ships. Stop it. Let's see, did the I re-upped on some Starlink. That was 25 bucks. Come on, Elon, dude. Stop with the data cap, man. That's like it's lame, bro. Like doo doo. Having to top up, man. Like oh my 50 gigs for $25.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hop off for the night. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, bud. Have a good
Yep, you too.
one. All right, so this is just loading itself. So how did you
So, do you see my name right now on the menu? Click on my name, and then when it says just save it should say. Out of however many access.
OBS connection is excellent. OBS is doing it at 30 frames. Let me see if I should be able to increase this to 60 because we're running the game at. I have a frame rate overlay. Yeah. It's locked at 30 frames, but I found where I can change it. We'll change it to 60 frames on the for the next stream. Alright, this is kind of this is viewers has been going up and down like crazy. I appreciate those that have come and those who have left. I understand. Of course, one more time. We're gonna close the launcher and everything. Let's relaunch it from the. Alright, acknowledge. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, analytic is that the connection is good for the game, so that's good. Let's splash. Let's see, splash screen. New capture. Call that the splash screen. Yep, analytic is that the connection is good for the game. Where is it? None of those. Aha. This card. I think I figured this out real quick. Why that's looking like that. So, splash screen we can. Wow, the launcher for Star Citizen is basically shitting itself now. That most likely means that I got to re-verify data. So in light of that, I'm actually going to call it a night, which is painful to say. But what we'll do is we'll come around for round 2 of this tomorrow. We'll do more hauling. This is kind of painful, but.
Nope. See you. Good night, man.
Yeah, Rolling Man. We'll try to get some time in another time. And
Yeah.
it's already.
I'm just sitting here grinding the what you call it, and then if I can go do these hangers by myself once I figure it out.
Damn! Did it really? Did it really just load? It really just did. Okay, hold on. Cancel that thought. Cancel that thought. All right, let me transition. Ooh, what the float?
I'm just sitting here grinding the
Not okay. This
what you
needs to
call
be
it,
down
and then
here.
if I
There we
can
go.
go do these
Transition that
hangers
over. Bingo.
by
Okay.
myself once I figure it out.
Boy, that is not showing up right. What is up with that? What if I did this? Oh my goodness, why? Whoa, this is so weird. That. Boy, that is not showing up right. You know what? Let's me see if I can pull this increase. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want it to go that way. Okay, so now it's not. Now sized up right at all. There we go. That's better. That'll video mode. Boy, that doesn't look right. All right, that's. That's really hard to see. I wonder if I put background like a gray. There we go. Where's the background? We'll do the background for this one too. Background opacity. There we go. Alright, connection is taking a minute again. Come on, Elon. It's supposed to be like the best internet in the universe. To me, it's like it's pooping on itself. The wild thing is I literally have 5 Starlink accounts or 6 Starlink accounts. flippity floppy the screen. I think I need to add a, let's do a window capture, and it would be, actually we want to do a screen capture, not a window capture. So add display capture. Here we go. Not that one. There we go. Boom. Alright. And studio mode transitioned over. Okay, perfect. So I don't know what is going on. Maybe we'll just try and do a quick not that one. There we go. Boom. Alright. Check for updates. Studio mode transitioned over. Let's do a verify game data real fast. Because the game just wants to shit on itself. Check for updates. See what's going on in YouTube world over here. I actually got a couple accounts to my main account. Nice. Y'all are into all-wheel drive, you know, like into automotive stuff. Oh, is it not? I thought it was verifying game data. Where is... I'm not seeing the game data thing pop up. Let's put this down just in case I don't miss anything. Let's close it. Let's relaunch. Nice. Verify game files. Y'all are into all-wheel drive, you know, like into automotive stuff. Oh, is it not? I thought it was verifying game data. Weird. Where is... I'm not seeing the game data thing pop up. Let's put this down. Just exit the app. Miss anything. Let's close it. Let's make sure it's not running. Verify game files. 40 plus and shredding, y'all. Oh yeah, we're cruising now. Starlink connection's doing all right. Sized correctly. That's why. All right. Completed launch game. Let's go. All right. Completed launch game. Let's go. Hmm. GPU's hot. Anybody else have loading times like this? Dude, Rolling, is your loading time take a while? Like when you first launch a game?
No.
How long does it usually take?
For Star Citizen?
Yeah.
Not that bad. It takes
I mean,
maybe like a minute. Not even that.
okay. Man, dude, I don't know if it's
But
just.
that's also because I loaded on SSDs and shit like
Well, that's pretty standard nowadays, man. I'm like
Okay.
I'm on an NVMe, so.
Okay.
But that again, that's pretty standard
Yeah.
on anything current. But oh, it's
I'm
literally
used to the
not
friends I
responding.
play
That's
with. None
why.
of them.
I'm not even paying attention. It looks like the app. Man,
That's
dude, the
also
game
because
has
I
literally
loaded on
shit itself
SSDs.
today.
Like,
Oh, I just verified the game. Wow, I'm gonna smoke a bowl,
I'm
dude.
used to the friends I play with. None of them.
Outside I go for just a moment. Oh, I just verified the game. Wow, I'm gonna smoke a bowl,
I'm
dude.
used to the friends I play with. None of them.
Outside I go for just a moment.
Oh, hey, Commander. Figured out a way that I can glitch the boxes.
I've been muted the whole time. I had my damn microphone up. I can't. I'm not even sure how long I've been.
Um,
Well,
I figured out a way I can glitch the boxes into blocking off pretty much only one of the only entries into the where the key cards are printed. Oh, hey, Commander. Figured out
I'm
a
gonna
way that I
contact
can glitch the boxes.
Starlink on this, or I'm gonna have to get a separate. Man, am I gonna have to get another Starlink account? Because the internet options out here are just. This is it. Oh my god, this is brutal. I just blew through that data cap that I purchased just a little while ago. Just by verifying the data of this game, which I hope. Oh god, dude, I hope that wasn't like just. Oh, it is downloading it. Oh my god. Oh. Hopefully that's not downloading. Boy, I hope it's not. Mm. Oh man, that's rough. All right, we're calling it a night. This is this is this is
All right,
not
see you. Good
gonna
night, man.
happen. Yeah, yeah, this is just not gonna happen because I'm blowing the. This is. Here it comes. Almost done. I need to bring this over here. Put this down.
All right, see you. Good night, man.
Man. Oh, dude. Oh, that literally just cost me $25. God. God damn it. Come on, Elon. Fucking data cap, bro. Bullshit. Fuck's sakes. You can even just bandwidth cap at 50 mega. Like, I don't even care. That's fine. 100 megabit. I think we get 220 to 300 megabit now as it is, which is more than enough for what I need. Shit, I could even have a lower bandwidth rate and that would be perfectly fine. As long as my upload rate stays around 2 megabit. Or 20 megabit, excuse me. And that's just low. That's all low. All these people, yeah, look at it, not responding. Yep. Absolute Star Citizen has pooped itself super, super bad. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'm
Good
out.
night, man.
I'll be on tomorrow.